Hey friends, so this is my second video after I made my intro video. In this video, I was thinking to talk about how to manage stress in your work. So, as I've told in my first video, that I work in a very stressed environment. Not as bad as investment bankers, but yes, I work in operations of a financial technology company, and it's pretty intense. Everything we miss, every issue we have, every mistake we make, it counts. Somebody's money is held up, or somebody is missing their deposit, something is going wrong with somebody else's money. So that kind of puts a lot of pressure on the people who work on production servers, especially my team. My team, which consists of about 8 to 9 people, we work directly on production servers. So there's a chance, a very high chance of making mistakes. Um, Entering some wrong detail in the database or making some wrong update can actually block somebody's card, can actually block somebody's account. So this is kind of scary. Yes, to the person whose account it is, but um, also for the company, because the end user, who is the customer of our client, will complain the client, and client, if it continues receiving such complaints from their users, they are going to just stop working with my company. And if the workload reduces, then I think company will lose its employees. So yes, every action of ours counts, every mistake is noted, and since we are human, it is pretty easy to make mistakes, even with like 100% attention. 100% attention in itself is unachievable, but we intend to do that, and in that intention itself, we kind of make mistakes. That is what has been happening with me from the past 2-3 weeks. And it's not that I don't pay attention, it's just there's just so much work. On top of so much work, we have been presented with a SLA situation in which every ticket has its SLA. And like, you are questioned if your SLA is breached. I mean, it's like a cherry on top of the stress we already have. I'm mentally tired. So, just 3 weeks back, or maybe about a month back, I visited San Diego. So, it was a 7-day PTO for me. I thought I will take a week off and relax, and I won't be tensed. But you know what? When my vacation started, the day itself, I was scared to come back. I constantly thought, oh my god, I'm going to go back to that work where even a slightest mistake is noticeable. It raises an incident. It brings attention to a lot of higher authorities. What am I going to do? Why am I even working here? The work in itself is not very tough. It's just very intense. You have to pay a lot of attention to not to make mistakes, which is like unachievable, right? We are humans, and that happens. But whatever, that whole time during my vacation, I was thinking that, and when I came back, I joined my office back, I felt burnt out. Even after vacation, I burnt out. I mean, how to just get rid of this constant tension, constant stress I am in? How can I be just always be correct 100% of the time? This is just not possible. Or is it? I don't know how many of you work in operations and you feel the same stress like me. How do you deal with that? I'm not a person who enjoys physical activity a lot. And even if I enjoy, I get bored out of very easily. Like, last time I started doing yoga, I did yoga for like 7 months, and those 7 months I used to go to yoga 7 days a week, and 7 days a week, and I'm talking about hot yoga. It was hot yoga and power yoga. Those were like building up your core, building up your stamina, and my body, I won't lie, the muscles, it just popped up from places where I haven't seen muscles on my body for like few years now, 3-4 years maybe. So yeah, I enjoyed that time, but then I got tired and I just stopped going to yoga. I just took a break for 2 months, went on vacations, came back, and then rejoined. But I just cannot go back to yoga classes with the same vigor anymore. I don't know what happened, what broke. I just don't feel the same excitement or get the same results. Not physically, but yeah, emotionally and mentally. I'm not getting the same results. What should I do? And I'm just running out of options. Throughout my childhood, I've seen that I have this pattern. I do something very well and then just leave it. I just get bored and just leave it and never touch it back again. I did it with my keyboard. I used to play keyboard. I did it pretty well. I used to play it while I was in school, and then I just left it. I did it with my classical vocal training. I'm how do you put it, a classically trained singer, but I just did it for 3 years and I left it. I took exams, and I can be called somebody who completed classical 3 years in India. So I don't know, I just got bored and I left it. I played basketball for a couple of years, played couple of inter-school matches, and I just left it because I didn't enjoy it anymore. What is wrong with me? Does that happen with you too? Give me some advice. Throw something in the comments. Like, is it very natural thing to happen, or it's just my attention span is really low? I need to find that out, because I enjoying recording right now. I enjoy making videos. What if I just get bored of this as well? And I don't want to. I won't have any outlet anymore then. I used to write a blog, and this channel was earlier what should I say, a blog to stick to a natural life, and you'll find some videos on this channel about that. I still want to do that, but with just myself. I don't want to put like blogs out there. I don't want to make videos all the time about it. I'm not obsessed with it. I just got bored, or I just am not interested in that. Yes, I practice that in my life. I still do that, but I don't want to preach it anymore. I used to preach it earlier, but I don't want to now. So, just figuring out life. I'm a certified naturopath, by the way. I did naturopathy, aced it, but never went there to collect my certification. Can you believe that? Now I'm just running out of my options, what to do with my life. Right now, working in technical field, I want to continue working in that field, but after the whole day of work, I just don't have energy to read more or change my line or be more proficient in it. I don't know what to do. Just give me some suggestions or advices. And thank you for listening to this rant. I'll talk to you next time, next week. Bye.